Raid Shadow Legend is the game, Amiel is my name. This video is about the new champions that just arrived into Teleria, into Raid Shadow Legend. I decided to share my thoughts and my opinion and my knowledge about those new champions, explain what I think about them, what I believe is good, great, what is maybe less. I want to say that if you are like me and you are really excited every single time that there is a new champions coming into Teleria, then I believe this video is a bit for you. And I want to give credit when credit is due, and I believe Raid are deserve the credit in this department at least. I believe they are designing the champions not only to look very beautiful, but also to have a unique, cool kit and abilities that get us excited. And so we have 4 new champions to talk about, and just to lure you in maybe and to explain you what I mean by my thoughts about every champions, I will say one thing about Venalicia. I believe she can replace Ugo, this guy in Hydra. She can replace him because she brings also decreased defense and black buff. But I think she can also replace at the same time in Hydra a revived champions, because OA3 is revived, so maybe she can basically replace 2 champions in your Hydra comp. That's unique, that's really excited. But I will not start with her, I will start with the Epic. So let's go back and let's go to the first champion that I'm going to tell my thoughts about him, my belief, my understanding of him, when I think is good, when is not good, what's cool about him. And to be super, it's a Void Epic by the way, but to be super honest, I'm at the point when usually when I see Epic, it's hard for me to even listen to what people say about him, because Epics. But I believe Raid doesn't do anything with no reason, and there is reason to this Epic, and this Epic is actually really strong in terms of Epic's level. I will now talk about them, and in each and every champion I will read the kit in some fashion and explain what I think on each and every one of the abilities, but at the end I will give a holistic view on the champion, what I think in general, places that I think is good or not good and stuff like this. First of all is Aura. We will start with the Aura Epic that has 40% resistance in all areas of the game, all battles. This is actually okay. You can maybe use it in Faction War or maybe Curse City. I believe this Epic is mainly can help in Curse City. If there will be a stage that only Epic can be used, then this guy, well, he can help a lot. So this is the Aura, this is the A1. A1 attack one enemy 2 times and 50% chance after you book him to place Leech. So it's not 100%, usually A1 are not 100% chance to do anything. And Leech, it's great, you can get some heal, your champions can get some heal. Honestly, in a wave-based content, it can be very good. A2, he attacks all enemies 2 times, we don't know the multipliers, but I will not expect him to do a lot of damage, but he put fear and decrease accuracy. So he can basically 100% chance, by the way, of an Epic. So he has a crowd control. If you place him in Curse City, only Epic rooms, only Epic places, well, he can basically CC the enemy, so help you win the battles. Really good, compare in terms of Epics and stuff, really good. The A3, he gives the entire team increased defense, and by the way, he's a defense-based champions, so his damage based on defense, and he's also buff himself with increased defense, so maybe he can do some damage, who knows, but he's making your team a bit stronger, and also he gives himself counter attack and increased resistance. I guess the increased resistance can be cool because it's also compatible with the decreased accuracy right over here, and maybe that means that the enemy will not be able to strip the counter attack from these champions, and also the increased defense. So he can maybe counter attack really strong and hit them quite well. So honestly, there is some synergy in the kit, and it's 3 turn cooldown. Okay, the passive, basically when he deal damage, before that he gets some healing. So it's something. So yeah, let's not take a lot of time on this epic, but I think he's still like doing some power creep to the game. If I will see him in my curse city, some hard stage, only epics or something like that, like hard condition, I will for sure use him, and I believe this Thrawn Golem will be helpful. So yeah, this is the first champion. And in terms of designs, to be super honest, I don't like that design. I mean, it's very detailed and like beautiful colors and stuff and unique, but ugly if you ask me. I don't like the design, but whatever, you know, it's still cool, just my personal preference. So this guy is the second champion that I will talk about. He's actually a void legendary named Gaspard the Accused. Okay, so he's like an executioner, or maybe he executes some people that you need to execute. He also has some guillotine in his hand. It's kind of weird and you don't see it pretty well because of this dude skeleton, but still. You know what he's reminding me? He actually reminded me the executioner from Game of Thrones. What this guy is called? I forgot, but the executioner of the king in Game of Thrones is also a bit, at least in the show, is also a bit short height and kind of cool, but his weapon was like a big sword if I remember correctly, so it's kind of weird. But I don't know, maybe I will put some picture of him if you want to see this executioner. Okay, anyway, going back to the kit. So this guy is a void legendary. It will be a bit harder to get, but let's see what he can do and where I think he will be good or not good. So first of all, his aura, increased defense in all battle, 43%, and this guy is a defense-based champion. So his aura is compatible with his kit, with his like champion, so it's good. A1, attack all enemies. So it's a AoE A1, so it can be good maybe in stance set or stuff like this, but you know, A1 AoE it's can be decent. And he has 50% chance after you book him, 75% chance to place two very good debuff, decrease attack and weaken. So it's look like a very cool A1, very big, very strong. Like some champions, this is like their A2 or their A3, and this is the guy is only A1, but as good as this A1 is, it doesn't have a specific purpose. It's like out there, you know, it doesn't serve any specific purpose, and because of that, I do not see it super strong. Like if you want, you can compare it to the A1 of the Queen of Hearts, which is also AoE and also like put a very good and strong debuff, decrease defense. But I believe in the Queen of Hearts kit and in general, there is purpose to this A1. First of all, if she has like an AoE attack, so if she will be the first one to eat, she will put decreased defense, sorry, not an AoE, she has like an ally attack, so she can put decreased defense and then the ally attack can hit and kill champions. And also I feel like decreased defense is way better than like the other stuff, but you know, you can think about it. And also in her case, it's 100%. So 100% versus 75%, this is also like stuff. Anyway, still decent A1, like really decent. A2, he put provoke, 100% chance after you book him, free turn cooldown to put provoke, and he give himself and he give the team two okay buff, shield and increased defense. Also again, he's a defense based champion, so he lacks increased defense, and also increased defense is kind of strong, you know, it makes your team more survivable. Honestly, this is okay. A1, A2, it can be work in Hydra, you know, it can be your provoke champions, but it's not, this A2 doesn't have the bedazzle effect, right? Like you are dazzled by it, you are like amazed by it. You know, it's a good provoke. I can think about the provoke of what's her name, V6. I mean, I can think about this ability of V6, free turn cooldown, provoke, shield. I mean, it's weaker because there isn't increased defense here, but it's not super different. All right, moving on. Is A3, now you can start seeing like the uniqueness of this guy's kit, and with his A3 he attack one enemy but is ignoring a lot of stuff. Some stuff is ignored for Hydra, then he can work in Hydra like life barrier, poison cloud, but he's also ignoring like shield and block damage, which are very good for arena. So it can maybe help you in arena, even though I will like tell you right now, I do not think it will be like very strong in arena. It doesn't seem like it. But you know, you can maybe hit one champion. He also ignore like 25 of the target defense. This is very good. And if he kills the target, he revives a random dead ally, 50% HP, 50% tone meter, so not a strong revive, but a revive. And also this revive will ignore block revive. So let's say like you're in arena and Embrace chop one of your champions, block revive him. If you have this Gaspard, he can kill one champion with this A3 and revive the champions that also got block revive. And I think this is the uniqueness of a guy which is an executioner, and Gaspard the accused. So because he's an executioner, it's kind of cool that he has the ability to execute one champion with block revive and also to revive someone who got block revive. So this is the stuff that I talk about when I say like Raid very smart and very good in the way they build the kit of the champions to be compatible with the looks and the theme of every champion. Yeah, anyway, so he has two passive, this Void Legendary. The first passive is this champion basically whenever this champion kills an enemy or decapitates a Hydra head, again we're going to the Hydra, then the entire team gets more tone meter and more HP, like heal. So you know, this could be good, this maybe work good in Hydra, I'm not sure. I mean, how many times this guy will decapitate heads? Not a lot, I guess, I feel like it. But you know what, this can be good, and this is actually maybe help him in arena, but still I do not see him as a good arena champion. I guess I will have to see, maybe I'm wrong. And the second passive, look how much text. Whenever an enemy is revived, he instantly activates You Stand Accused, and You Stand Accused is, I think, his strong ability of maybe chop up one guy and kill him and also put block revive on him. So you know what, if enemy is revived, he uses his ability on that guy, so you can maybe kill him. And also he has a 50% chance to activate You Stand Accused whenever ally is killed, so this is very good. This actually can happen more than the second thing. And also he instantly activates You Stand Accused against Hydra head who devour one of your champions. So okay, whatever. So what does this passive do basically? I think it has three parts, unique, very important. The part of Hydra, I will start with it and I will finish with it like very fast. I guess that means that if Hydra head devours someone, not him, but other one, he can maybe hit very strong and maybe rescue the guy that got devoured. So you know what, it can help you in Hydra. I mean, maybe it will be great, who knows. But the things in the arena, it has two parts. The first part is kind of weird, I think, because you will only use this ability if basically an enemy will revive. So that means you need to kill an enemy first of all, and then this enemy needs to get revived for this to happen. So I don't know if this can happen a lot, because you know what, if this guy, like let's go, he has stone skin, he's a go second, and you know what, I don't know, it's just like the team never killed the enemy, then the first part will never happen. But the second part can be good, because let's say you play a go second team and he has stone skin and one other allies died, then you have 50% chance to use this skill like automatically, right? You don't need speed, you don't need nothing, and maybe you can kill an enemy. So let's say their nuker kill one of your weak champion, you have 50% chance, maybe you will hit that, you will use this ability because of the passive, 50% chance, and you will kill the nuker and you will block revive the nuker, and by doing that you actually help your team and you contribute to your team a lot. And this makes me believe that maybe Gaspard can work and can have some good place in the meta, but we will have to see. I'm not sure. I think Gaspard can be good in Hydra. I mean, you need to see the value of him, but it might work. And yeah, Gaspard, I believe, can work to some degree in arena, maybe actually in 3v3 defense team. I mean, I guess I like his kit. I guess his kit is kind of interesting, unique. It's like a new toy. I really like Raid Shadow Legends by them doing this. They are the best of doing those stuff. And yeah, let's move on to the number 3. We have two more champions to see and to talk about in this video, and this chick is the number 3 champion that I'm going to talk about. Actually, the chick that I talk about a lot at the start, So she's another legendary force affinity, 60% in all battle, increase accuracy. Again, this might help you in some situation. You will need the accuracy. I mean, I know most of the time you use the aura of speed, like most of the time, but you know, sometimes I actually use some other stuff like accuracy and stuff like this, and it can maybe help you. I have to say one thing about her design. I don't know why she has like a rack, as you might say. I don't know what to say about it, but her design is kind of weird from the like, you know, from behind. I don't know why, but I guess they decided to do it like this, kind of a big you know what. And I like her weapons. I already heard someone say it. I think her weapon is kind of cool. Her weapons reminds me the weapon of Ancora. I really like the Ancora design. Really beautiful. Ancora, she's looking like a queen. Really beautiful. And look at her behind. It's like normal. So I don't know why the other chick has such a big behind, but whatever. Okay, so let's continue with her kit. Hey1, attack 3 times. One enemy 3 times and a 75% chance to place weaken. So I will not do the math, but I believe it's like a super high chance to put weaken on one enemy. It's a normal A1, it's a regular A1. It's not super strong. This is for sure not the bedazzle effect. Like compare it to the Ancora A1, by the way, look how much text. She can reset an ally cooldown with the A1, so way more strong. Alright, but let's move on. Hey 2 of this Venalicia, she's attack all enemy and she put block buff and decrease defense on all enemies. So as I said, this is like Ugo, I don't know how you said. This is like Ugo A2, and it's, I believe it's okay, it's good. One more thing that this ability has that a lot of other champions that have this ability does not have is before she's attacked, she removes all buff from all enemies. This is basically a strip, and this is good for PvE and for PvP. For PvP, it could help me with removing Stone Skin. So she's another strip champion, and removing Stone Skin as strip in PvP is, I believe, very important, very strong. And in PvE, it's very strong. Like she can remove block debuff, she can remove like shields, a lot of very annoying stuff, and then put block buff plus decrease defense. So in PvE, this is very strong ability, like in waves and stuff. I like it. A3 is a revive ability. She can revive all dead allies, 50% HP and 50% turn meter, but if she is the last one to be on the team and she revives all your team, she will give all of them like 75% turn meter and 75% HP, which is now noticeable. It's very good. And she will decrease the cooldown of all your friends with 1 turn, only 1, so it's not full reset. I believe this can be good. Like let's say you have an Hydra team, not super strong, not super perfected Hydra team, and you have her and she's like the most survivable, and let's say all your team died with 1 Hydra hit, very strong. She revive all of them and she give you a chance to do more damage in the Hydra. I mean, let's say you are progressive in Hydra, like you are not like very end game Hydra, yes? So I believe it's very good. In Arena, it's also, I believe, can help. Sure, I don't see her as the top end of live arena and stuff, but again, if you are progressive, like if you are progressing through the game, she's strong, she can help you. Let's check out her passive. So her passive, she filled this champion turn meter by 20% whenever an ally is die. And it seems like it can happen more than 1 times. It seems like it, I don't know, but it's good because she is the reviver, so you want her get turn meter if allies dies, so she can revive them. She also healed this champion by 20% of max HP whenever she get attacked by enemy under Pain Leak debuff, and this is occurs only 1 per turn. So if an enemy with Pain Leak attack her, she gets 20% heal. So let's say a nuker with Pain Leak attack her, maybe she will survive the hit because she get in heal. And the last part of the passive, she plays Pain Leak for 2 turns on enemy that deals damage equal or more than 25%. So if an enemy, like let's say basically a nuker, something like that, hit very strong, more than 25%. You will get Pain Leak on him. The Pain Leak debuff, if you really does not know, it's kind of a weird debuff, but it's basically a debuff that make it so when I hit an enemy, I get some of the damage to myself, reflect to myself. So if I'm very, very strong and I hit very, very hard, I might die. Like, I imagine Titus doing his shield, his A2, the big ability, Millions. If Titus has Pain Leak on himself, he will die. Okay, so this is the kit of the number 3 champions, Venalicia. Very interesting. I believe, again, very strong compared to what we used to have. She can replace 2 champions in Hydra, if I think about it. The Reviver plus the Black buff champion, but she does not give you perfect veil. So unfortunately, she's not good as Duchess, let's say, or maybe the other champions that give you perfect veil, but you know, and her design is unique. Let's say it like that. She can help me. She can be okay in arena, I believe. And yeah, I will not be so disappointed to get her. I'll be super honest. I will not be. She's okay. She can maybe help you in faction war as a reviver, even though you have Ancora again. But maybe you need both of them. The last champion that I will talk about in this video is the champion that I am the most excited about, and this is the Fusion. Wow, honestly, wow. She is looking bonkersly beautiful. So that gives you so much desire to like get her, right? I will say right from the bat, I will say one thing that I heard Boozer, if you know this content creator Boozer, I really like him. He talked about it, and I believe he was spot on. Raid messed up here because they did not do a thing that each and every one of these mirror light up every time she doing a turn. Because in her kit there is a thing that is very important about turns, and you need to know if your turn right now is the 4th turn, the 6th turn, the 9th turn, and you have 3 mirrors here, and if each and every one of them lights up every time a turn is she doing a turn, like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, that would be way more suitable for a game in terms of game design. And Raid can still change it, and I think Boozer is the first one who I heard saying that, so shout out to him. And Raid, if you think about it, change it to do this. I think that would be way more reasonable for the game, if you ask me. Way more reasonable for the game. But anyway, looking very dope, and I think very strong champion. Let's go over her kit. So her aura is attack in all battle, 43% extra attack in all battle. It's a good aura for her because she is an attack based champion. A1, attack one enemy 3 times, same as the champion that I talked about before, but now hit cheat has a 43% chance to grant an extra turn. And this line over here, just scratch it. I don't know why the hell they just confuse you more. When I read it the first time, I thought that she can only get extra turn 1 time. So basically she can use her A1, get extra turn, and that's it. She will need to go use her other abilities, and the next time she will use her A1, she will get a chance to get an extra turn. This is what I think at the start. Turns out she can get extra turn, she can chain it, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. So that's busted. That's really strong, and maybe Raid will change it. I mean, there still is talk about maybe changing her, but I think this is A1 is very strong because basically she has every single time 70% chance to get an extra turn, like around 70% chance. This is very strong. This is very good A1, very strong. And look at the books. I mean, this is a mythical level books, 15% damage, 2 books. This is very strong. She is very strong legendary. A2. Again, look at the books, 15% chance damage plus cooldown decrease. It's really worth booking her. So she attack one enemy and she will ignore 43% of the target defense. So this is already out of the bat like a good A1. She can maybe kill champion with it, maybe. But she will ignore 99% of the target defense, which is basically 100, if you ask me. plus she will ignore Stone Skin, plus she will ignore black damage. Like those two are the most you see them the most in arena, those buff. You see them most of the time, and like she will do all of that. If now it's her turn that is divisible, this is the word, by 3. So divisible by 3, like it means turn 3, turn 6, turn 9 and stuff like this. I have to say one thing, I thought you say dividable, no? I thought the word is dividable by 3. It's in terms of division, no? I mean, English is not my first language. I mean, you probably noticed that. But I thought you say dividable, no? Dividable, divisible. I did not know the word divisible before, but I guess you say divisible, okay? So yeah, so if this is her turn 3, let's say, or 9, then she will probably kill the enemy. She will probably kill him, even though if he has Stone Skin. Like, this is very, very strong. And there is more. If the target is killed, so if she killed the enemy, she basically increased the cooldown of the entire enemy by 3 turns, and this cannot be resistance. So you do not need accuracy on her. So if you use it on a turn like 3 or 6 or something like that, you don't need accuracy, and you lock out the entire enemy team. And you can, if there is in her kit a way to do 3 turns right from the back. You don't need to wait to the second turn and stuff like this. So this is very bonkersly good. I will show you how. I am really excited to get this Maria. Top tier. She's top tier. Okay, Ohei 3, attack 1 enemy. For attack, remove all buff from all enemies. So again, a strip ability. This meta with tons of Stone Skin, strip ability is very, very important. So again, she can strip. This effect cannot be resisted by enemy with the number buff that divisible by 3. So she cannot control this. She cannot control this, but sometimes it will work. Sometimes the enemy will have 3 buffs and it will work. And will attack all remaining enemies with less than 66% HP. So this, I don't know, it's not for the first round, but maybe for the second round or after that. Or maybe, you know, you have a nuke here that already like softened the enemy, and then she come with this hit and maybe kill. And also she can get an extra turn if she is under 3, 6, 9 buff, something like that. Basically a buff numbers are divisible or dividable, as I say it, dividable by 3. So maybe you can give her a shield set. Like you can play her with Ancora that give a shield. I build Ancora with the set that give protected shield at the start of the turn. So let's say I play her plus Ancora, okay? And Ancora give her the shield, the protected shield, and I gave her Stone Skin. Stone Skin is the second buff. And she will have the blessing that give another buff. I will show you the blessing right now. Lightning Cage. So Lightning Cage give you at the start of your turn an extra buff. So if you do Lightning Cage, Stone Skin plus the shield from Ancora, you have 3 buff, and then you can start with the A3 of Maria and get an extra turn. This is why I think she's such a busted champion. You gave her Stone Skin, Lightning Cage plus the shield. The first time she will get a turn, even if it's like a go second team, it's whatever. If she's not dying, she gets a turn, and the second time she gets a turn. The first time she gets a turn, hopefully the buff are not stripped, like she didn't get her buff stripped. She used her A3, attack 1 enemy. It's not super important what happened. Most importantly, give her extra turn. So she gets extra turn, she doing her A1. She has 70% chance to get an extra turn. So let's say she does get an extra turn, she's doing her A2, but now her A2 is the number 3 ability that she's doing. Then it's the full potential of the A2. She killed 1 enemy, she locked out the entire enemy, and she basically won you the PvP, the live arena match. I believe she will be bonkers in live arena, really, really strong. You can also maybe build her with a set that give an extra turn, like Relentless. Let's say like 4-piece Stone Skin, 4-piece Relentless, maybe. Because she does not need ignore defense, because her A2 will ignore 99% of the defense. Basically, she's busted if you ask me. I really excited about getting her. Let's look at her passive. So each subsequent hit, these champions deal 33 more damage up to 99 and reset after the 99. So basically imagine 4 turns. The first turn is 0 extra, second turn is 43 extra, then 66 extra, then the last turn is 99 extra. Like really strong ability, and also really cool. Like she's basically super strong. She has also a survivable mechanic. Each subsequent hit that you hit her will deal less damage by 43. So the first hit that she will get 100% chance, 100% damage, but maybe she has stone skin, by the way. You know, you build her with stone skin. Then the second hit that she's getting is 43 damage less, then 66 damage less, then 99 damage less. So she has a survivable mechanic. And the last part of the passive, whenever an enemy is revived, she will also get revived with 43% HP and 66 turn meter. And after she is revived, she places True Fear on the entire enemy, and this cannot be resisted or blocked. This is just bonkers. If you manage to kill an enemy, I mean, this is the problem. You have to at least kill one enemy, and then the enemy needs to get revived. So this needs to happen somehow. But if this happens and she is on the board, let's say you killed her, she will get revived and she will put True Fear on the entire enemy. So you have a chance for the enemy to lose their turn, and she will get her turn and she will kill them once more. She's a menace in the arena. I believe she's a really menace in the arena. I'm so excited to get her. And yeah, maybe Plarium will change her. There's talks about it. But for now, she's super strong in PvP, and I will probably use her in PvP in my teams. Okay, I think that was quite a long video if you ask me. I'm not sure why. This is the first time ever me doing like a showcase or me explain what I think about new champions. It's cool. Tell me if you want in the comments if you think that was okay, if that was bad, not good video. I don't know. If you have any questions or something you want to say it in the comments and I will happily reply. Thank you if you watch, and peeps, bye bye.